Sheldon Bartlett Rumor, and this is it. I did it. Only what, 6 minutes late, Taquan? I mean, it's a journey. It's a journey. Do you know the amount of time that we have tested this, and we still have a little hiccups, but at the same time, we are so excited to be here. This is your daily dose of lifestyle news as we celebrate the entrepreneurial spirit. I'm Sheldon Bartlett Rumor, and welcome to This Is It. Each morning, we broadcast to you live here from Manayunk, Philadelphia, from the Nichols Building, right here on Main Street, in the midst of everything that we've got going on. We are so excited to bring you a live show each and every morning. That's Monday through Friday here at the Nichols Building from Main Street, Manayunk. Taquan, how are you this morning?
I'm good.
We are good. We are making this happen. So the way in which this show works is that we are a digital series. You can find us each and every day on This Is It with Sheldon Bartlett Rumor's Facebook page. And to be short, it's facebook.com/ThisIsItTV. You can log on each and every morning. We broadcast live at 10 a.m. Eastern. We are looking to bring you positive stories that range from entertainment, trends, food, fashion, wellness, and more, all in one place. We're excited about the amount of guests and experts that we'll have on each show. The show will be broken down just like a standard talk show. We'll be breaking it down with our intro, which we love so much. And the intro, right now, we're getting right into it. It's a number of things. It is our morning message, which I'm obsessed with. I think everybody should start their day with a little bit of motivation, and it is my job to make sure all of you out there are motivated. And then we also always want to start our day celebrating something. But all of us here, since we are based in the Philadelphia area, I know a lot of you watching out there are not necessarily from Philadelphia, but I have to tell you, we are going to the Super Bowl. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to the Super Bowl. They are division champions. They will be in warm Minnesota? No, freezing Minnesota in a couple of weeks in order to compete for the Super Bowl championship. We are so super, super excited. I was watching it at home. My husband went to the game. Hello, Chris Rimmer. My husband went to the game, so I was with the kids, and we were watching it at home. I hadn't watched every game. I'm kind of superstitious, so I hadn't watched every game all season long. So I watched bits and pieces while I was watching the kids. So I made it a point to only watch bits and pieces of the game because I would love to watch it exactly the same way I watched other games in which they won. Does that sound crazy to anybody out there? Well, it was crazy, and it worked, but it worked. And they won the game, and so I'm so super excited. And so with that, that is one of the major things that we are celebrating today is the fact that the Philadelphia Eagles will be heading to the Super Bowl, beautiful Minnesota, just 2 weeks away, competing to win the Super Bowl championship. So congratulations to them. I know that they've worked so hard, and we'll talk about them in just a few minutes as it relates to my morning message. Each day, we will be celebrating a specific holiday, just because I love to celebrate something every day. And Taquan, what did I say today it was? Today is Blonde Brownie Day. You're welcome. It's Blonde Brownie Day. So if you are not into the traditional brownie and you want to eat blonde brownies, this is your day. If you prefer blonde brownies, this is your day. One thing that you probably didn't know when you woke up this morning, you're welcome. It's Blonde Brownie Day. Taquan, is it up? Did you share it with the folks? Okay, so if you didn't know what a blonde brownie was, that's what a blonde brownie is. It's just, I don't know if it's a vanilla version of a brownie, Sam? I don't know. I think so. But again, an alternative to your brownie. The next part of what it is that we celebrate each and every day, in addition to our national celebrations, and that can be range from anything. Cupcake day, hot coffee day. So each day we give you a reason to celebrate with our national holidays. Now, they just tend to be a lot of food for whatever reason. On the other day we were testing, it was National Popcorn Day, and that was super, super fun. But today is National Blonde Brownie Day. So if you go to your local Starbucks, I see you, Starbucks in Manayunk on Main Street. I love you guys. If you go to your local Starbucks, I know that they sell them as well. So pick up a blonde brownie. In addition to celebrating a national holiday, during our welcome within each show, I share with you my morning message. Now, this is just a little bit of inspiration that I like to share, and this was planned before the Eagles had actually won. So I think that that's kind of interesting. The majority of people who follow Fan and like me and the show happen to be female, so this is a little female-driven, but it applies to men and women and everybody out there in the World Wide Web. The quote reads, do you have that, Taquan, the morning message quote? She remembered who she was, and the game changed. Did I get it right? I think I did, sort of. She remembered who she was, and the game changed. And I thought that that was kind of interesting. One, it pertained to the first episode of the new season of This Is It, because very often, especially as I was attempting, okay, what am I going to do when I come back from my little maternity leave, right? Everybody who knows me out there knows that I just had a baby. Well, I shouldn't say he'll be 16, and I'll be like, I just had a baby. I just had a baby about 6 months ago. He's 6 months old. Charles Rogers, we call him Chase, 6 months ago. And so we took a hiatus from the show, Port to Quan. I was like, I'll call you when I'm ready, my buddy. And he was there, ready to work for me, that's for sure. And so we took a little bit of a break. And so when you're taking a break, you're kind of reevaluating what you should be doing, where you should be, how you should be utilizing the skills that you have, how you should be putting forth whatever God-given talent that you have. And for me, it was important to kind of look within to be able to determine, okay, where do I want to be? Who am I? And I had to remember who I was, because I wear a lot of different titles. I wear a lot of different titles, and I wear, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a friend, all of these different things. And for me, it was super, super important for me to remember who I was so I could change the game. And so now here we are. Here we are, and I think the Philadelphia Eagles did the same thing, right? They remembered who they were. They weren't really at all, dictated by, as you could see from the dog masks that they wore on a regular basis. They weren't going to listen to what other people told them that they were. And I encourage you all to do the same. Don't listen to what everybody else is saying, what everybody else thinks you should be doing. There's going to be plenty of naysayers, especially if you're doing something amazing. So really understand who you are. Remember who you are. And then you can change the game. You can put yourself in a position of power. You can wake up every morning and do a digital series. You can win a championship game and head to the Super Bowl. Understand who you are, understand the power of who you are, and understand that you can change the game that you're playing. I'm super, super excited about This Is It TV. Every morning I will provide you with a morning message. Whether you listen to it or not, I will still be here. And we will also give you a reason to celebrate. And today is National Blonde Brownie Day. So in addition to celebrating the Philadelphia Eagles win, I suggest you head down to your local coffee shop or your Starbucks here on Main Street in Philadelphia, and you go get a blonde brownie. How do you think we started off, Taquan? You give me a thumbs up? We are good. We are good to go. We want you all to follow, fan, and like us and tune in each and every morning. It's This Is It TV. It's on our Facebook. We're live each and every morning from our Facebook page. That's facebook.com/This Is It TV. Or you could search This Is It TV with Sheldon Barlett Rumor. There's some Sheldons out there, but there's fewer than you think. So if you search Sheldon Barlett or Sheldon Rumor, the page should come up as well. Make sure you join us each and every morning. We'll be providing you with your daily dose of lifestyle news as we celebrate the entrepreneurial spirit. Today, we want you to remember who you are so you can really change the game in your life. We want you to celebrate with your friends and your family and stay focused on what it is that you love to do. And we're going to continue the show. Right, I'm going to fasten up. We're going to continue the show. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Taquan's going to hook me up. We're going to thank some people that have been supporting us. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to come back. This show is a selfish thing. One, I like to hear the sound of my own voice. Two, I also like to be able to celebrate my friends and family as well. So I get to selfishly invite my closest friends to come sit with me. And today is no different. One of my closest friends, Maria Falzo, will be sitting with me. Well, I knew when she was Maria Cuccinello. Maria Cuccinello Falzo. No? Well, maybe, yes. I knew her when. We were roomies, in addition to colleagues in business. And we're going to talk about a little bit work-life balance. We're both mothers of two, and talk about being able to be entrepreneurs in this entrepreneurial space and then still be focused on all the different things we are in and around our businesses. So I'm super excited that my friend gets to sit with me and spend my first show back with me here on This Is It TV. So we'll be right back after these commercial messages. Please hang in there with us. love.
It's a dress.
Hello, everyone. It's Sheldon Barlett Rumor. Welcome back to This Is It. You can find us, if you are not watching us right now, on a daily basis, Monday through Friday, on Facebook.com/ThisIsItTV. Now, again, I said this is the most selfish job I have created. I've created plenty of jobs for myself. But this is one of the most selfish jobs because I get to play every morning. And then I get to get my friends to play with me. Maria Cuccinello is what I call her. Even though I love you, Peter, but she's Maria Falzo. It's fine. He stole her from all of us.
It's kind of how I feel about
Chris Rumor?
Chris Rumor.
I know, that's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. But then we get to be...
But you're still Sheldon Barlett in my phone, I think.
You're still Maria Cuccinello on my phone. I swear. So, and I know, and the both of them are probably watching this. Probably not, but probably watching this and saying, okay, you can have her. You can have her. You can have her.
Pretty much.
But I'm so excited. And the thing about Maria is that the two of us have always kind of lived in these parallel spaces, whether it's Philadelphia, New Jersey, North Jersey, South Jersey. And so whenever I need something, whenever I need to come back home and ever need to be like, oh my gosh, Maria, I don't know if I can do this one more second. Oh my gosh, my clients are crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm done. I know that there's somebody that I can call and somebody that I can talk to. So thank you so much.
Please, thank you.
I mean,
and it's amazing to see what you're doing. And I love watching this whole thing happening.
Is it not crazy?
I mean, it's so crazy, and it's so,
it's good.
You know, it's my Oprah, so it's fine.
I swear, and you be my Gail. I have many Gails, and you are one of them. You are one of them. I love you so much. So you are busy. So I wanted to kind of talk about, because the folks that follow Fan and like us out there, also live this kind of dual life, right? So we've run into tons of women and friends that have been doing a lot of the same. They have started their own businesses or they work full-time jobs and then now they're selling lotions, potions, and everything in between. And do people come up to you and ask you, how do you do it?
Yeah, all the time.
All the time?
And I don't know.
Right.
But, I mean, and it's not to be like, oh, I've got it figured out or, you know, I can do it and someone else can. And I'm doing it by the skin of my teeth.
Literally.
All day long, every day. So it's not to say that I've got it figured out any more or less than people, but it's definitely, you know, how do you get people the support system that you need to make all of those things work? And whether it's parents, in-laws, sitters, you know, that sort of thing. I mean, like yourself, you know, you parallel your life or you parlay your life to make it work for what you want. That's most important.
Right. And then and it was funny, I was talking to some of my students. You guys know I teach at Temple. I teach personal branding. And I was talking to my students, and they were like, I want to do this. I want to do this.
You are like the only reason I would ever go back to school.
Right.
Okay. Just saying.
You're sweet. You're sweet. Are you listening, students? Are you listening? So I literally, somebody had asked me in the class, they were like, I want to do so many things. And I said to them, I was like, you can do all those things.
Right.
You just might not be able to do them all at the same time.
Right.
And I
you
think
need the experience.
Yeah.
What I found.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Tell me. Tell them.
Yeah. Everybody needs a little experience to go do all of those things that you know you can and create. And I don't think that we would ever have gotten to this place if it wasn't for that corporate structured situation at different times throughout my life or different times throughout your life. And, you know, I always say, like, I love working for someone else. Yeah. You know, just as much as I love working for myself. But I do feel that I give so much of myself even when I'm working for someone else. But I think that structure gives you so much experience. You know, starting out especially.
Absolutely.
Like, I think that's important.
A proper foundation.
Right. Because then you just don't know what you don't know, and you don't know a lot because you weren't.
Do I not say that? I say that all the time.
Yeah. Because we're the same person.
We're the same person. Truth.
On different ends of the state.
Legitimately different ends of the state. But it's the truth. And I think that also understanding the journey a little bit, right? Like we weren't exactly where we wanted to be every minute of this journey.
No. And I feel like it evolves every day.
Every day.
And I think that, you know, again, right now at the time of my life, I want to be around for my kids as much as possible. I mean, you know, you know, I've kind of changed my entire, you know, people say to me all the time, they're like, where'd you go? Or, well, I'm still here. I just am not in that space anymore because that space doesn't work for me. Going out every single night, network. I mean, again, networking is so important. But
by like 11 o'clock.
My watch goes off 10:15. It's like, get in bed. It's like, this is your bedtime.
This is your bedtime.
This is my bedtime. 10:15 is my bedtime if I want to have any sort of
protective day, right?
So, I mean, I think, that being said, it's figuring out what works to fit into the life that you want right now.
Yeah.
So for me, like I said, my kids are the most important thing for right now. So I will come up with, I have figured out,
the dance,
figuring out how to do what I need to do to make it work for my life.
And I think it's important. And I think that what a lot of people think, there's a sense of guilt in that a little bit, right? You know what I mean?
Oh,
like, like on both ends. It's like being a mother and making sure you're giving enough time in that particular category, making sure you're giving enough time within that work. And I think that I romantically call it a pivot versus like, I don't know what I'm doing and I'm changing it every so often. But being able to pivot, being able to be okay with it, there's a sense of that, I don't need all of that anymore, where it fed me before. It fed my soul. Like I needed to be Thursday through Saturday. I was out. I was making it happen. Networking events, all of those wonderful things. Not to say that I don't do those and not to say that you won't see us out. Right. But at the same time now it's about prioritizing versus kind of saturating the space. Do you agree?
Absolutely. And I say you don't need I had corporate positions that, was,
as well.
We had big jobs and big roles and, we've just figured out how to make it work with less. I shouldn't even say, I don't mean less financially, I mean less time away or less, which in turn has given you more.
Yeah. Right? And I think with everybody's personalities, you change. Like when we were roommates at 24 years old or whatever that beautiful age was.
Right.
We didn't have the restrictions and or responsibilities that we have now.
Sure.
So to think that we could still live that same life is just kind of silly, and to put yourself and put all that pressure on you to live that same life is just will drive you crazy.
Yeah, and I think filling your life now with things, clients, people, nonprofit, whatever it is that you love or you feel passionate about is figuring out how to make those things work for you.
I love that.
Because, for me, what I do every day, and, I want to be around cool brands that make me feel good. How did they get started? Who started them? Like, what is that, what is that?
story.
What's that story? What's the story behind it?
Yeah.
And I think it's important, and what I'm finding is so many of them are where I was, where you are. Their moms that created something that they needed, and now it's a thing, and it's and I use it, and, or I wear it, or I need it in my life, or whatever it is. So figuring out, filling my life with things that fulfill me based on passion or where I was. My background's PR, so things that have that great backstory are like so, interesting.
And then you get to select. I mean, you get to earn that, though. I think that over time, you get to earn the ability to select. Yes, if when you're 24, you're taking what you can get. You're trying to find experience. You're going and taking that job that you might not necessarily love. Students hear me. You don't necessarily love, but it provides you with that experience that's necessary so you can then, when it's time to pivot, when you have family, when you have other obligations, you can begin to select. You know what I mean? I select to be here every morning. Like, that's a choice. This is not funded by anybody else except for the little old me. So this is a choice that I've made. And so you get to make those choices as you go through the journey. Those choices aren't necessarily granted to you right away.
Yeah.
Which I love.
I know.
So now, so tell me before I kick her out. She's not leaving. We're having lunch. But tell me, what are you up to now? Like, what are you
right now? So I created hipnewjersey.com, which is a lifestyle website. All tells you everything there is happening in the Garden State, where to go, where to eat, what to wear. We profile really cool people, and now that you're back in the game, we got
back in the game.
And so we also do. I am a segment correspondent for a segment on that called The Hip List, where we find really cool products in New Jersey or have a New Jersey tie-in. Maybe there's designers out in, I'm working with a designer right now that she's living in New Jersey now, but she lived in Singapore. Her line was just covered in British Vogue. And, but at the same time, There's a New Jersey tie-in.
Which I love.
So, and I love hearing their stories, and we cover those products. And so there's a lot of really fun stuff and great events to come to.
Oh, fun.
But again, that was created through a need of media changing. So,
Absolutely.
I mean, and you know about that.
And we know.
Okay, here we are on Facebook Live, which didn't exist when we were in college.
Exactly. So if people want to find you, where would they find their information
so they can
follow
go to hipnewjersey.com. At Hip New Jersey is any one of our handles for Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Oh, I love that. And then we're going to hang out a little bit more. We're going to transition again, pivot into commercial break. We're going to pivot into commercial break, but this is one of my closest friends, Maria Falzo. You need to follow, fan, and like her, everything she has going on. You need to find your tribe. She is part of mine. You don't necessarily have to do this alone. It doesn't have to be about you struggling to find balance. Everyone is most likely in the same position, so don't be fooled by Facebook and all these beautiful...
Fake book? I'm sorry.
Yes, Facebook. Truthfully, I will take 50 pictures before I post one. I see you out there. I see you, ladies and gentlemen. I see you. So don't be fooled that everybody has this wonderful life and lifestyle. Be part of our tribe and get real.
Love it.
I love this. Yes. I love this. We'll be right back with more. This is It TV with Sheldon Bartlett Rumor.
Thank
Introducing Mainstream. We deliver blowouts, haircuts, makeup, manicures, massage, and more directly to your location at the tap of an app. You can also use Mainstream to book appointments at participating salons and spas. When you book with Mainstream, you have the freedom to browse your area to find the provider that fits your style and budget. Mainstream saves you precious time and money to focus on what matters most. Download Mainstream today and receive $20 off with the promo code MAINSTREAM20.
It's Sheldon Bartlett Rumor. Welcome back to This Is It. I mean, doesn't that feed your soul? And I don't know if it feeds your soul as much as it feeds my soul, but like when I get to see friends that I don't get to see every single day, and let me tell you, I lived with Maria during the best and hardest times of my life, and like those are the types of friends that you have forever. Those are the types of friends that are Aunt Maria to your children. Those are the types of friends that are the forever family in your life. And if you don't have one, call me. I'll be your forever family because everybody needs to have a friend, honestly. And there's nothing, and I'm sure many of you out there, you have friends that you don't see for a long time, and then the minute you see each other, it's just like boom, 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 boom. And if you could feel the energy in this room, that's how I want to start my morning, every morning. At This Is It TV. So that's the kind of energy that I want to give to you. Some people laugh and they say, Sheldon, you are overly enthusiastic about just about everything, and I am. If I could just share and bring joy every single day, this is my job. This is what I have created for myself. And be clear, just like I said in the last segment, I have created this for myself. Every cord, Quan thinks I'm crazy, every camera, every light, everything I have done. But I could not do it without support, like the tribe. And so just so you understand that the people that are in my tribe, I want to be able to say a quick shout out to the people that have helped me. So like Jim Bauer of Main Street CEO. My team met him the other day, was able to help us in finding a new home here at the Nichols Building in Manayunk, Philadelphia, right next door to Bala Cynwyd, right next door to Center City. We are in the heart of Main Street. And through relationships, through positive relationships, through calling a friend, sounding distressed, and that's literally what it was. I was like, I need Wi-Fi. He was like, why don't you just come do it at the Nichols Building? I was like, why don't I? That sounds like a good idea. And here we are based on positive relationships and having Jim in my tribe. And he's just so wonderful. We will be doing some correspondence for Main Street CEO. For more information, go to mainstceo.com. Taquan, did you have that slide? Did you see that? So just wanted to share that with the folks. mainstceo.com, and that publication and Jim and everything that they have going on here at the Nichols Building. I want to give you that website as well. I know Taquan can be able to throw that one up. I know we have a number of different kinds of graphics that we have that we'll be sharing with you throughout the show, and thanks to Taquan and our wonderful hand signals and eye coordination, we were able to provide you with a really amazing show that evolves each and every day. It was important for me to be able to come to you each and every day from Facebook, from any particular outlet. We started on YouTube, and Taquan had said, Sheldon, don't you have a community on Facebook? And I said, yes. Sheldon, don't you teach people to go where their community is? I was like, he schooled me. All right, so Facebook it is. So Facebook is where we are going to live moving forward. I was struggling. I was like, I want to have more friends on YouTube. I want to have more followers on YouTube. But I had already built such a beautiful community of all of you. So I'm glad you are tuning in to see us each and every day. So if you choose not to watch us at 10 a.m. Eastern time, you can watch us at 10 p.m. if you choose to. You can watch us when you want to watch us. This show was designed to give people content in the availability of their choice, when they wanted it, in their devices, whether it be their handhelds or their laptops, or now even on their television screens. They can pop us up when they choose to. And people had said, Sheldon, do you want to be on TV? Of course, if the opportunity... Oprah, I see you. If the opportunity arises, yes, I would love to take this program to television, but still, the digital space, it's where it's all going. The majority of you out there have Netflix accounts, or you are dealing, with all these live streaming outlets. This is the way new media is. And so I'm super, super excited that I can be part of this movement and give you content that is fun and uplifting and positive. So we're going to continue in sharing some really cool things that are going out. If you are in and around the Philadelphia area, it is Restaurant Week between now and the 26th. So I think it ends on the 26th. This is Friday. Restaurant Week is 2 weeks long. So it's Restaurant Weeks, but we're going to call it Restaurant Week. You can go to your favorite places. I believe it's $20 for lunch, Taquan, is that what it says? And then $35 for dinner? $35 for dinner, $20 for lunch, and $35 for dinner. I want you to check it out. The Center City District has everything on their website, so make sure that you check that out. I know that we're going to share a slide with you so you can have more of that information, but each and every year it just keeps getting better and better. If you were looking to experience restaurants that you have never tried before, or if you are looking to, not necessarily splurge on a restaurant that you've been eyeing up, but not necessarily have the best bank account in order to support the Restaurant Week, it definitely assists you in doing so. So Philadelphia Restaurant Week, enjoy. Center City District always does an amazing job. Again, $20 for lunch, $35 for dinner, and more information can be found on their website. So that's super, super great. Before I went out for maternity leave, I was working with South. South Restaurant is located on Broad Street, in the new Renaissance that is Broad Street. And the folks over there, the Bynum brothers, who I love so much, and Harry Heyman, an old friend, are running that space, and they have had great success with that space. They do an amazing happy hour. So if you are interested in looking for a happy hour that has an extended hour, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Taquan, do we have that slide as well? All right, but either way, I'm going to get you that information. I'm going to push that out on our social media. I'm looking at all my team, and they're like, yes, we'll push it out, we'll push it out. So we'll push that out. South Restaurant is located on Broad Street. Their happy hour is awesome, ranging from $4 to $7, and you can find that information on their website. So we're going to get that to you as well. So in addition to introducing you to amazing people, we want to introduce you to opportunity. And the It Deals section, or the It segments of what it is that we have going on, affords us to do that. So if you have an upcoming event, or if you have a product that we love, did everybody check out that sweatshirt jacket thing that Maria had on? I couldn't really concentrate on what she was saying because I wanted it so desperately. So we're going to take a picture together, and then we're going to tag that person, because truthfully, I don't know where I didn't have time to ask her, so I'll figure out where it is, and then I'll give them a little shout out, because I'm obsessed. It goes down to the floor. I digress. This is why I love this show. because I get to do whatever I want, number one. And number two, I get to introduce you to really cool things, even if my friends just bring them on their back. So I'm going to be able to figure out exactly what she had on because I was eyeing it up. And then, but those are the times, this is the time in the show that we share those. So it's the it items, it's upcoming events, it's deals, all that fun stuff happens within this portion of it. So again, if you were following along, we had our welcome, and our welcome consisted of our national, celebration, whatever our national day was. Then that was followed up by our morning message, where I give you a little bit of inspiration and motivation for the day. We take a commercial break, we come back and meet a guest or friend of the show, where they get to share their life experiences, promote their products or services, or share an upcoming event. Then we come back to our It segment, and that's what we're in right now. And that It segment affords us the ability to promote something that is going on. And right now we were talking about Restaurant Week. South Restaurant is also participating within Restaurant Week. It is a citywide scenario where you can test the restaurants that you've been thinking about. There is absolutely no excuse as to why you should not participate in Restaurant Week. Lunch is $20 per lunch and $35 for dinner. More information can be found on the Center City District website. So if you are looking for a place to kind of explore, a place that you just kind of shake things up, I know the majority of you out there go to the same place for lunch and dinner all of the time. There's no excuses why you shouldn't explore Center City and take advantage of these amazing deals. So we want you, through our It segment, to take advantage of our Restaurant Week, Philadelphia Restaurant Week. So if you're in and around the Philadelphia area, I know that we reach some folks across the country and in various areas, but if you're in Philadelphia, this is a week that you just cannot miss. Taquan, how was that? I think that feels good. I think that we're all getting a little bit hungry. But in the meantime, we're going to take one more commercial break before we head out. So we're going to go right into commercial, and we'll be right back with more This Is It TV with Sheldon Barlett Rumor.
Introducing Mainstream. We deliver blowouts, haircuts, makeup, manicures, massage, and more directly to your location at the tap of an app. You can also use Mainstream to book appointments at participating salons and spas. When you book with Mainstream, you have the freedom to browse your area to find the provider that fits your style and budget. Mainstream saves you precious time and money to focus on what matters most. Download Mainstream today and receive $20 off with the promo code MAINSTREAM20. It's Sheldon Barlett Rumor. I hope you are having just as much fun as I am. I'm glad you have tuned in to see us. We started 6 minutes late, but that's okay. No one's mad. We are broadcasting live each and every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Time from the Nichols Building here in Manayunk, Philadelphia, right outside of Center City, right next door to Bala Cynwyd. We are bringing you entertainment, trends, fashion, food, wellness, and more. There's really nothing that we won't talk about, but just so you have a clear understanding, this is a positive place. There's enough places on the World Wide Web where you can find negative stories and things that will make you question why the world is the way that it is. Here, we only celebrate the reason why the world is the way that it is. And I am so excited. Oh, I hit my mic. Am I still good, Taquan? Good. I'm very passionate. I'm trying not to talk with my hands. Aside from the coffee is helping.
keep me steady. But our goal is to be able to bring you a positive story each and every day, multiple opportunities for you to take advantage of wonderful things, introduce you to great products, great people, and amazing places. We want to provide you with your daily dose of lifestyle news as we celebrate the entrepreneurial spirit. We broadcast each and every day, Monday through Friday. You can find us at facebook.com/ThisIsItTV. Well, we are always excited to work with some amazing people, and we just started working with a great place, Choppers, right? I don't know who has really experienced this. This axe throwing business is just absolutely wonderful, and I am actually secretly good at it. I didn't think that I would be good at it. Well, I've only thrown it once, let's be honest. But I was really, really good at it when I threw it. But I'm going to be throwing axes a ton more. This place is so super fun. It's like this kind of like rustic environment instead of bowling. Right, darts, you literally throw an axe. Maria's looking at me off camera like I'm crazy. But I literally take an axe, flannel not required, and I throw it at a wall. Right? What? It's BYOB. It's amazing. It's located in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Just right over the bridge for those that are in the Philadelphia area and not too far from just about everything that's going on. It is so wonderful. Choppers with an SHH.com. You can find more information. They are open the majority of the time. They're doing special events. What an amazing event place, right? What an amazing place to celebrate birthdays, bachelorette parties, bachelor parties. I was a natural, so I think I'm going to keep it up. The guys there are absolutely wonderful. Tell them that This Is It TV sent you. Again, Choppers in Hatchet House in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. This is going to be the place. This Is It TV with Sheldon Bartlett Rumor will be the place that shares amazing information, up-to-date stuff that you want to take advantage of, positive things, motivation, the best products and services and places to go. We want to be able to be your daily dose of lifestyle news as we celebrate the entrepreneurial spirit. You can visit us each and every day through all of our social media channels, and I'm going to pop that up and see if we have a slide with our social media. Do we have the one, Taquan? I think we do. So you can follow Finn and like us on all of our social media platforms, whether it's Twitter or Facebook or Instagram. You can just search This Is It TV, and we will be there. It was important that we provided you with a daily dose. Yep, Monday through Friday. That we were getting ourselves into a rhythm, just like all of the favorite programs that you've grown to love. We want to be in that category as well. So if you have any questions, definitely let us know. If you have a story to share, we'd love to hear from you. You can feel free to email us at thisisitTV@i-gcreative.com. We are so excited about this opportunity. This is our first show back. A few hiccups, but I really feel like it went very well. I hope all of you enjoyed it. It's going to be a quick 30-minute program each and every morning, just enough. It's broken down into 4 segments. Our morning welcome, which is our celebration of a national day, followed by our morning message. Then we take a quick break for commercials. We bring back an amazing guest that lets you in on what they've got going on and an additional sense of inspiration. We take another break and then give you some incentives. Where do you shop? What's going on? What are some upcoming events? We call that our It segment, followed by another commercial. So that's 3 commercial breaks. And then we are here at our exit, where I thank you for watching, and I am so excited about everything that we can make happen. Please don't forget to follow Finn and like us on all of our social media platforms, and we will see you tomorrow, yes, at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, right here from the Nichols Building in Manayunk, Pennsylvania. That's it for us. I'm Sheldon Bartlett Rumor. We'll see you tomorrow.